Good morning everyone and welcome to Vlogmas day 14. Today is Tuesday the 13th of December. Up to date baby, that's what we like to see. I am so cold right now. I need to put the heating on, that is what I need to do. So I will likely go and do that after I film this little clip. I would love one day soon to come on here and not be stressed about my business. Oh. So, in yesterday's vlog, I said about how I couldn't book a collection, a free collection, so I'd likely have to call up and pay for a collection. So, I called up this morning and I said, hello, I'd like to book an ad hoc collection, please, because that's what it's called when it's like a one-off collection. It's not like a scheduled thing. And the lovely lady on the phone said, oh, we're not doing ad hoc collections. They're cancelled for the foreseeable future because of all the strike action. I was like, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. I was like, no problem. So, yeah, that was just, I couldn't get a free collection, I couldn't get a paid collection. I couldn't take them to the parcel post box yesterday. And there was a lot of parcels, so I didn't think they'd all fit in the parcel post box. So what I did was, I had a lot of UK orders that I upgraded to tracked 24. So I split them off from the international orders. I walked my tuchus up to the parcel post box this morning. It was 9 o'clock when I got off the phone from Royal Mail, so I whacked my shoes on and fled down to the parcel post box. Even forgot to grab my headphones. That's how much of a rush I was in. I was like, oh God, I need to get them there before it fills up. And it had been emptied, thank goodness. And there's even space for other people to leave their parcels as well. So I put in all the international orders and then I came back and I picked up the Track 24 orders and took them to the local delivery office because the post office doesn't take the tracked 24 orders. They only take the like first class, the international, second class, like, you know, the normal post. And they took all them. I was panicking because our delivery office has really awkward hours and I thought they'd closed at 10. By the time I got there it was 10 to 10, but they didn't. They closed at 2, so it was fine. So they've all gone. And if you ordered, you should have a dispatch notification email come through. We do have 2 days of strikes coming up though, tomorrow and Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. So if there's no movement on your tracking number, that is why. It is not because I haven't posted it. It is because of strike action is happening the next couple of days. So it is a frosty old morning, which, you know, not the most fun. I just finished editing yesterday's vlog. It's currently 12:10. These things take me all morning. I mean, they don't. I had to walk to the parcel post box and then walk to the delivery office before it closed, and then I came back and edited. So that's fine. And it's just finished saving, so I will go and get it uploading now. But I'm about to bead weave some berries because someone who received an order from me, their box got absolutely squished, so they've emailed asking for replacement berries, which I'm more than happy to oblige because, yeah, they, you know, they arrived damaged. I got to remake and reship them out. So that is what I'm about to do now. Yep, but I will first off go and get this uploading. Essentially, this is going to be a bit of a beading chat today, because I'm going to be sat here bead weaving. I might even not just bead weave 2-stitch markers and try and get some done for East Anglia Yarn Festival, which I'm determined to make the new Edinburgh Yarn Festival. I have no power in this. This is not a power I possess. But Edinburgh Yarn Festival, no, I don't know if it's never coming back, but it hasn't come back. And East Anglia Yarn Festival is on the same weekend as Edinburgh Yarn Festival was going to be. So I really want EAYF to become the new EYF. It's just got an extra letter in. You know, it's the same. So, yeah. I've already had a few people, or I've heard a few people say that they're coming over from international waters to come to East Anglia, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So, yeah. Yay! folks. It's a hat wearing day today because I need to wash my hair quite desperately, truth be told. And I'm going to my dance exercise class tonight, which is just in the town hall, or in a hall in the town. It's not the town hall. I was going to say the village hall, but I don't live in a village. But yeah, I just go there on a Tuesday and dance my socks off. It's not on next week. I'm actually a little bit sad. But the instructor says that no one turns up the week of Christmas. I was like, oh, I would have done. I would have been there, but that's also fine. But we'll be dancing to Christmas songs again today. So I thought there's no point me washing my hair because Christmas songs deceptively fast. So I'll likely be a sweaty mess. So I'll just wash it tomorrow morning and deal with it then. So you've got me in a hat because such is life. A lot of people asked me last time I wore this jumper if I have put the heating on, by the way. I'm just cold right now. A lot of people asked me last time I wore this jumper if I knit it. I did not knit this jumper. It's a Marks and Spencer's Beauty. I got it for Christmas last year. It's a little too short in the sleeves for me. I have to keep pulling it down over my hands because I have gorilla arms, as I fondly refer to them as. And yeah, it's a term of endearment in my household growing up, gorilla arms, because I had long arms and then my uncle also had long arms. It's a family thing. It's a mild inconvenience to have gorilla arms, but also it's just one of those things. Is there any wool in this? I can't remember now. Might just be acrylic. 8% wool. The rest of it is polyester, polyamide and acrylic. That's fair. That's fair, that's fair. But yeah, a tiny bit of wool. But it was delightfully warm on my walk this morning. I had my wool coat over the top and I was like, oh, I'm a nice level of toasty. Good. It could also be because I was stress walking. That could also be a factor there. But yeah, I've just made myself a cup of tea and toast. This is a new mug that my mum got, Mother of Craft, got for me, well, mum and dad, as an Advent present, because now both my sister and I have moved out. We get Advent presents. Because my parents bought me. I've still got the sticker on the bottom. I tried to peel it off. You know, it was one of those stickers that doesn't come off in one go. So every so often when I'm drinking tea, I'll just pick a bit more of the label off the bottom. Yeah. I can tell that it's warming up outside because there is significantly less frost around and people's cars aren't frosty. And yeah, my gauge level is the tub that has frozen. Once the tub is defrosted, I will be able, I'm sure, to dye yarn again. If you pray for me. If you don't pray, send good vibes my way that not a pipe is broken, because I don't think I could emotionally cope with that, having to find a plumber, especially this close to Christmas. It's not an expense I want to have to deal with, I won't lie. So send non-broken pipe vibes, because that is not something I want ever to have to worry about, deal with, contend with, all of that stuff. Yes. So what you're watching me do here is re-bead weave a berry for someone whose berries got squished in transit. If ever you have a problem with an order, be it gets squished in transit or I don't know, something happens. If you ever have a problem, just email me. You know, I can't fix a problem if I don't know a problem exists. And if you message me on Instagram and I don't see your message, just drop me an email. It's not, I'll get back to you. Well, I try to set myself like work hours in regards to sending emails. So I'll try not to look at them or send them before 9 AM Monday to Friday. And then, I don't really have an evening cut off. I should make one. Or say 7. I don't know. So if I don't get back to you, that's because it's either outside of those hours or I'm working on a solution or one of those fun things. But just send me an email. I am a human being. I want my customers to be happy, obviously. So, yeah. You don't need to be defensive about anything. You don't need to over-explain anything. I usually bend over backwards for people. I'm a people pleaser after all. I don't know if it's a flaw or a good thing yet. I think, yeah, it's one of those, but you know, I'm a nice person. I'm very understanding. I feel like if you have to declare that you're a nice person, usually it means that you're not a nice person. So maybe I'm not a nice person. But as a general rule, I'm quite understanding. So I'm going to stop picking this label off the bottom of the cup because it's going to be very nice. But it's got tiny hedgehogs on it and Christmas hats. Look at this one. And then there's a little hedgehog at the bottom and it says Happy Holidays. Right, Bird and Blend tea and toast versus Yorkshire tea and toast. I've had the Yorkshire tea and toast. Toast and jam. That's toast and jam. This is tea and toast. That's very different. But I think they're similar vibes. The Yorkshire tea one is sweeter. The second time I made the Yorkshire tea one was much better than the time when I recorded it. I made one at Mario's Bakery because he'd run out of biscuit brew. It was tastier the second time around, but I also had gone for longer without a tea, so maybe I was just very thirsty and needed a tea. But it was better the second time. This, not as sweet. I think Mario will prefer this one to the other one. I don't really have a preference. I think they're both nice. You don't taste the toast aspect that much, but it's a black tea with a hint of raspberry. And you know what? That's actually quite delightful. I can't poo-poo that in the slightest. Yeah, tea and toast. I enjoy that. That was the tea that came in yesterday's advent calendar. So yeah, I'm enjoying the tea and toast. Delightful. I don't know what the tea today is going to be. I should probably do advent opening at some point soon. But before that, I'm just going to very quickly show you my Fiberfox 2021 advent calendar while we're on the topic of advents. It's way too big for this bag now. I've got all these little leftovers that I think I'm going to use to start my northeasterly, and I'm just going to randomly pick them out and hold them together and like marl them, which I'm just going to hold strands together and not fade anything and just kind of do it. So that's the back. This is the front. This is where I'm up to. I've done 16 days. So the example that he did, Jonathan Tolov, the designer, had 16 colours. So I could stop. I could unpick the last, can't remember how many rows. 6 rows of stocking garter stitch. I could unpick that and then bind off. I'm pretty sure that's what I meant to do. Or I was going to knit another 2 colours. I was going to knit another 2 colours because I'm almost there, but I kind of want it to be even. And this is down to my belly button, which is quite nice. Then I can sort of spread it across my chest when it's under a coat. And it'll be nice and warm, but it's not quite long enough yet. So I have caked up days. This is 17 and this is 18. 17 and 18. And yeah, I think I will end it on introducing day 18. And I think that'll be nice. I think that will be nice, but I don't think I need the full 24 days, which means I've still got 6 days upstairs. So I could make myself a cowl out of them, holding it with some mohair lace, and then it'll be like real squidgy, and it'll be like a fade, a cowl fade, faded cowl, and ooh, and it would be me I'd just be going into the like greys and blues, which is very much my vibe. So I think that will be a good idea to do. So I was looking at the Spiritual Guardians cowl by Kat of Heather and Hops, because that's a beautiful cowl. It's a cable though. I don't know if it'll work with a fade, but if anyone has any suggestions. Oh, actually, I need to go and have a look at Helen of Giddy Yarns. She had a pattern with some mini skeins, but I can't remember how many grams. But I'm going to have 120 grams. So regardless, I can knit a cowl, I can knit some socks. feel like it's a bit boring. It's not boring to knit socks, but you know what I mean. I feel like I should do more than just socks. But yeah, and then I can put my Cast Few Yarns Advent in the box, so it's ready to work up when I'm ready to work it up. But yeah, that is what I'm doing right now. It's not, I'm putting this away because I'm going to be bead weaving a few more berries so I can be making a start on East Anglia Yarn Festival. Can we make East Anglia Yarn Festival the new Edinburgh Yarn Festival? Is that a thing? Or do we not need another new Edinburgh Yarn Festival? I mean, I don't want to, I don't know if Edinburgh Yarn Festival was like elitist and like, but I had a really good time going and I liked seeing all my international podcasty friends. So it would be nice if we made it a thing. So international podcasty friends came to East Anglia Yarn Festival instead, because then I still get to hang out with my international yarny friends. I suppose I could go to them. I tried, you know that? I tried to go to Yarndale. No, I did go to Yarndale. I tried to go to Rhinebeck in 2020. So I announced that I was going in the January of 2020. And then I caused COVID, so I didn't announce my honeymoon. I booked my honeymoon. I announced and booked that I was going to Rhinebeck. I got refund on everything. I'm very impressed. And then COVID happened, so it's my fault COVID happened. You can all blame me. Leave the abuse. And yeah, my bad. Right, my camera battery is holding on for dear life, so I'm going to very quickly do Advent time. Stop. Advent time. Yeah, I did it right that time, because yesterday I sang It's Chico time. It's Chico time. Terrible song. He was in a panto. Was he in Nottingham Panto? Was it last year? Chico? I can't remember. We got Joe Pasquale this year. I'm not a huge fan of panto, I won't lie. It's not my sense of humour, panto humour, but I appreciate the tradition, and I'm sure if the Children of Craft happen, then they will be taken to a panto, likely by me, because Mario hates them more than I do. He was a teacher, he used to go with his class, and he was like, this is awful. I have 3 advent calendars that I'm opening today. I have a Chromatic Yarns advent calendar. That is my own hand-dyed yarn on the rare occasion that I actually get to dye yarn because my pipe isn't frozen. Actually, it's more rare for my pipe to be frozen. I'm just being melodramatic for the sake of drama. I also have a Cast Few Yarns advent calendar, which is in a fade through mermaid colours. We're into the blues. I'm very excited to see what today's blue is going to be. And then I also have a Burn and Blend tea advent calendar. As you may have noticed, I'm drinking yesterday's gift. But yes, this tea advent calendar was gifted to me and I am affiliate with them. So it's technically an ad, even though I don't get paid to mention it. I only get paid if people buy things using affiliate links, which are in the description box below. You know, if you want any tea, check it out. We're going to start with Chromatic Yarns, day 14. And today's colourway is Primal Fruit. I love this one. I saw a picture of a tressym in one of the D&D books that Mario has, of a tressym carrying this little fruit, which is kind of like this colour, and egg-shaped and a little bit spiky. Kind of looks like a dragon fruit, but the main body of it is a light turquoise, and then the little bloops that come off is like the dark blue. And a tressym is a flying cat. And there were lots of tressums in this picture, I think, if my memory serves me correctly. And I said to Mario, and I dyed up this colourway and I couldn't remember what it was called. And in my book I wrote plasma fruit, and I was like, that's not a thing. That's what vampires eat in The Sims 4. And he thought I'd just made it up because he couldn't think what book that would be in. It's in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. That's what book it's in. But literally, he and I were sat there going through so many books trying to find it because he thought I'd just imagined it, which made me then think I'd just imagined it. And then I found a picture on my phone that I took off the picture and was like, here, this is the picture. I haven't imagined it. And so, yeah, that is Primal Fruit. Not plasma fruit. Very different fruit. Next up, we'll go Castle View Yarns. Like I said, I know we're in the blue. I know people think that a fading advent kind of ruins the fun of the advent. But like, I still don't know where she's going with it. I don't know what shade of blue she's... Ooh, she's going a nice shade. You know what? Jen, I don't know if you watch this. Jen. Oh, it's not that similar. I was going to say, we've done it again. They're vaguely similar. This is mine. This is hers. They're almost, not really. I'm just trying to pretend I'm as good as her. So this colourway is called Marina Sandy Star and is beautiful. Oh, lovely. Love that colour. It's like an aqua. It's kind of like an aqua. And then we got a few purple speckles, a few dark blue black speckles, and then a few like ultramarine blue speckles, royal blue. Yes, 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 yes. I've only got 10 days left. How sad. How sad. I've still got Christmas presents to get. This is very stressful. And then finally we have Bird and Blend. I haven't seen what it is yet, so I'll let you look first. Ooh, birthday cake. See, I've given this to people, but I don't think I've tried it yet. It is a rooibos tea. It doesn't smell super sweet. What's it got in it? It's got sprinkles in it. Does it have sprinkles in it? It's got sprinkles in it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. This is going to be... Come on, camera. I paid a lot of money for you. You got this. Can you see the sprinkles? There's one. There's one. There's a little star. You see the little star just here? Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm a Celebrity looking for stars. I haven't seen I'm a Celebrity in over a decade. Fun. So it comes with sprinkles. And then it's got some almond pieces in it, vanilla pieces, mallow flowers. Okay, so we're going with a kind of almondy from the marzipan and then vanilla-y. Tasty. I might have to give this one a go. And it's caffeine free, so I could have it this evening before I go to bed after I dance my tiny socks off. But yeah, that is what I got in today's advent calendar. I'm feeling quite perky and chirpy today, which is quite nice, considering this morning when I called Royal Mail, I got a little bit stressy. Not at Royal Mail, I was very nice. I'm never nasty to people in a customer service job because I have been there, and also it's not their fault. So I was like, okay, no problem, and hung up and was like, what am I going to do? And then problem solved. After saying I'm not very good at problem solving, I problem solved, and now this problem has been solved. And then we'll cross the bridge of worrying about shipping the yarn club when I've dyed the yarn club. Come on, warmer weather. Come on! Right, I'm going to keep bead weaving because, yeah, and keep watching the video that I was watching on my phone so I stop being distracted. I'm also going to charge this camera battery because it's lasted longer than I thought it was going to. Hey folks, so I'm ready to go to my dance workout class. I likely won't film afterwards. I've got a new sweatshirt on. It says 'Twas the Night Before Christmas by Darwin in Grey. Very nice, very cozy. Yeah, I like it. And yeah, that's it. That's the video. I put my camera on to charge, then I came up and took a short nap, and then Marion came home, and then I chatted with him for a bit, and then I worked on a future Vlogmas video for a bit, and then yeah, it's pretty much it. Not the most interesting day. Did some bead weaving. That's it. Walked to the parcel post box, walked back from the parcel post box, had a bit of drama this morning, but the rest of the day pretty chill. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. What have you been up to today? The daily check-in. We love to see it. And yeah, feel free to subscribe. I'm uploading here every day in the run up to Christmas, and I do also post quite frequently outside of Vlogmas. So it'll be nice if you stuck around if you want to. If you don't want to, I won't be offended. But the option is there. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in tomorrow's video. Bye.